Michael Davidson. Present and future, visible and visual for what we want to know. And we want to know if he's going to fall into the Kardashian curse. Is he going to get successful and then kind of flop out? Or is she going to scar him? Or what's going to happen here? Or is he going to withstand the test of time? That's what you guys want to know, right? Mm-hmm. And if he has a big dick, since all the girls here want to know. And the godless saints will reveal the answers to our questions. Here we go.
I don't care about nobody's dick.
Here we go. Yeah. Interesting. So it says, a man who thinks he's in love, but things are incomplete. Well, that means. And then it says, and then crossing that is me asking. Then it says, so we're going that way. It says, as of right now, there's no burden on his back. Of course not, he's making a lot of money. And in the past, he wanted a new beginning. It says that presently, there's lots of opportunities. So right now, whether we want to admit it or not, Pete Davidson is actually, not I mean this in a sexual kind of way or anything, but he's hot. He's a hot ticket right now. In other words, he's doing commercials, he's doing this, he's on SNL, he's doing all kinds of shit. Coming on different movie shows, so he's going to have lots of opportunities here. It's his time to shine right now. It says, in the future, though, there'll be no defense. So let's see what that means. It says, his work and his money, and then it says, and him returning to love. It says, the road is wide open. It says, but in the end, it cuts off his head. So, oh, shit. So it's already kind of saying in the future, he gets his head cut off too. It's not going to last forever. So it says, it's interesting. It says there's no decision to be made here at this point. There's no change at this moment. But right now for him, the sun is shining. It says, but patiently we'll wait to see. It says, with him being in love, but something kind of missing, things incomplete. Give me a second, guys. Give me a little horse here.
Horsehair? Horsehair? Huh?
You guys need help. It says, boom. It says, there are some things from his past, and then, I don't know what that would be, but there must be some things that are probably not good. There's some things from his past that says, rest assured, it could surface. It says, as of right now, there's no other love. So in other words, he's kind of like whooped on her. And then it says, and he's, you know, she kind of has a strong hold on him, so which is kind of scary to see. It says, and there she is. So there's Kim right there. And then it talks about, so she's in the middle of all that. So he is kind of whooped on her. It does say, there's no burden for him at this moment. It says, he is disappointed with something, though. I don't know if it says something about his mom. So I don't know, there's some disappointment going on with his mom. I guess we all have that kind of problem. And it says, in this world, it says, his mom's 50-50, so she's hot and she's cold. Excuse me, 1 minute she's cool with him, next minute she's not. I guess it's always kind of been my way. It says, but it's not depressing him at this time. Then my card comes up because we're the ones asking. And it says, tied up. So right now, so he's going to get tied up to her for a minute. They're even in a relationship. Here's one. It says, and slowly, they could get married. Wow, it says true love.
Really?
True love?
It says, maybe on his side. It says he can see himself marrying her. What did she do to him? I don't know. Yeah, I seen that video.
Oh my God.
I seen that porn. I get it. I mean, girl can handle herself. It says, and slowly it says true love. It says, and even a home to live together. So he's going to probably go through the whole scenario with her, but the cards aren't done yet. Then it says...
This is a better question.
What? This is a better question? Yeah, there's a lot of good shit. It says there's going to be opportunities for him. It talks about that presently, where he's going to travel. He's going to make a lot of money. It says, yeah, returning to money. And then it says, but then after a minute, like his 15 minutes are going to go and he's going to kind of be stuck hanging there for a second. It says, but it's not going to be a hardship because he's got plenty of money, of course. It says, ooh.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Oof.
No.
And then it shows death after that.
What?
Yeah, so this isn't like...
It's the curse.
I don't know if that's the curse, but it's saying death. It's saying that he's going to do all these things. He's going to make money, do all this stuff, and then something's going to happen to him. He's going to be one of those like remember Heath Ledger?
Where's it from? What's the link?
I mean,
they wanted you to do his cards too.
Oh, yeah, he's like, that would be a great... I like Heath Ledger.
Right,
I thought he was a great actor.
Martha asked for that.
Yeah, Knight's Tale was my favorite movie. Like, I love that movie.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, that's cool. But anyways, it's talking about death that could come to him. So that's interesting. It says, and then in the future, no defense. It says, a girl who's not angry with him, but a girl who could turn around and stab him in the back in a second. It says, fortunately though, it says he has plenty of money. It says, it's true what I'm saying. He's not afraid to lose. He's not really afraid to lose because he's got really nothing to lose. Like, I think before he became famous, who would have ever thought he'd get a girl like Kim Kardashian?
No.
Even though a lot of people have kind of gotten her already. But yeah, anyways. The point is, anyways, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying. Anyways. Now we go to him making money and working and stuff. And it says, that's one thing that's going to be complete. And then it says, and a woman who also makes money but is upside down. It says, not alone. He won't be alone. It says, but it says there's a delay in things. So, I don't know. I showed like two different girls that kind of pop up in the course of all that, which is really interesting. And then it says returns to love. Wow, you can go through the whole thing. I don't think he's going to get married, though. I think he's going to get into the relationship, about to get married, get engaged. And I see them living together, but I don't see the whole. It says there's something that's hidden. It says it's not about magic. It's just not about seeing eye to eye. So here's what I think happens with every guy in Kim. And I'm not living with her, so I don't know, but just my take from the outside looking in, or what we get to see, and not the real facts, of course. But I think she likes things her way. I think she's a prima donna. You've heard her even on the Kardashians. She's kind of a little snobby. And so I think, a guy gets tired of that shit. I don't care how much money you have. I give a fuck. I don't know how big your ass is. I give a shit. If you can't work with me, because my wife's got a big ass too. If you can't work with me, did I say on the air? So, if you can...
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So anyways, if you can't respect me and you can't love me equally, man, it gets tired of putting up for people
We should have looked at Kim's cards.
We should have looked at Kim's cards.
She's more interesting.
Right? And then it says...
They're really Kardashians.
What? Okay, anyways. It says that the road is wide open. And when it says that, it says for him to have a family here down the road, but as of right now, there's nothing like pre-planned. It does say most of his problems are going to go away that he had from before. There's going to be a couple of battles that he has, but for the most part, he's going to be triumphant until it says something comes to cut off his head. And then it says, then he'll be brought to his knees. It says, and because of brujeria. So do you think...
Yes.
It's the Kardashian curse.
The Kardashian?
Kardashian?
Who's the Kardashians?
I don't know. That's how they probably say it over there.
Like, who made the Kardashian curse? So that's what we should see.
I've heard, and honestly, guys, I've been around a lot. So I've actually seen Armenian, because I had a girl that was Armenian who was working with me, but we had to push her aside because, anyways. So, yeah. And she was Armenian, and she was doing brujeria, but since she hadn't achieved it yet completely, when she would do it, it would keep coming back to her. It would hit her hard. Because they have a lot of energy when it comes to dark magic. So it's showing that he'll find himself on his knees because of magic. It says, it's interesting. It says that there is no karma, though. So maybe it's a type of magic that kind of maybe cleanses them from them. I don't know. I'm sure they do these cleanses and all kinds of shit. It says together they do stuff like that. It says there's an obstacle, though. So they when they do this, it creates an obstacle for that person, whether it's to continue on with their life, continue on with whatever. That's kind of how it works. Are you okay? What is wrong with you? We don't know either. We've been trying to figure it out.
What is wrong with you?
It says at this point, there's no decision to make for him because things haven't completely changed yet. It says, but the sun shines for him and everything else. So, and more power to him. Not a hater. Definitely not. If you can be successful, be successful. Just don't come out talking shit about going to work when you were kind of spoon-fed by your father and you were fucking to fucking get famous. So here we go. It says the girl who's upside down. So here's the sisters. They're all kind of upside down. They're not really straight. Look at that. It says there's the brujo, and then it says wow. So I see like there's some family stuff that's been passed down that's kind of like spell shit. I think you know what I mean.
I believe it.
I totally believe it. It's saying it. It says and there's no end to it. Like they'll do shit, and it's evil. It's dark. So
is that how they became famous?
It's hard to ask that question with Pete's cards, but I'll see if it comes out. Interesting. That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. Man,
Kim Kardashian.
imagine if I was dark. We could do that, but I'm not. I'm not dark. I mean like dark magic. It says I am kind of dark, but anyways, it's it says patience.
They
So
sold their soul, Martha said.
and I yeah, I mean I think so, but I don't know. for sure.
He had a candle with their faces lit up in his room in the interview.
Who did Pete Davidson?
Yeah.
Oh, he must be dark too. Anyways, it says he's patient though. He says not about money. He says, but more about like spiritual health, kind of like I don't know. It's kind of weird. I never figured him for that kind of guy. It says that and work. Like he kind of wants to be one with that. Talks about God. I don't know. He talks about God, but he says but he's never really found his road there. So like I don't think he really probably believes in God, or if he does, I don't think he really kind of follows it. It says he does have a lover. That's going to come to an end. It says it's going to be destroyed, like lover destroyed, and then it says and then happy, and then angry. So really, really kind of 50-50 this guy. If you can be really, really pissed or really, really, really happy, there's really not an in between. Kind of weird. It says to the point where he wants to leave, and then there he is with money, and then there's a young girl. So after this, he goes back to a young girl after he's done with Kim. So it's going to run its course. And then it says, and it's not a celebration, but it does say he just doesn't want to be a fool anymore. He doesn't want to end up brokenhearted. I don't know. So I don't know, maybe Kim really breaks his heart. I mean, I've seen her twist. She's pretty good.